We're going to go down to our friends, our heavyweight friends down the bottom. And Derek Chisora, I know you would have preferred Joseph Parker to be here today. I appreciate you coming out today to see the media, and thank you for that filming you did with those two. It's going to be great to watch. David, welcome. A brilliant win for Derek last time out against Spilka. I think completely lit up the O2 Arena on July 20th. And now this is really the crunch test. Probably one of the most informed heavyweights right now. A resurgence in his career in Derek Chisora. And the fight against Parker should be an absolute cracker.
Yeah, we know what Parker brings to the table. He's well established. And more importantly, he holds that all-important win over Andy Ruiz Jr., who's arguably one of the best, if not the #1 heavyweight on the planet after the crazy stoppage victory he got over AJ in New York, which I was ringside for. So for me, Derek getting that win against Parker means more than just a win. It really catapults him up there into the top players in the division. He's shown time and time again that he can come again. Last time out, as you said, against Artur Spilka, he knew he was up against it. Training camp hadn't gone good. Sparring was a struggle, but he managed to get it together in the last probably 2 spars is where I believe he got his real confidence going into that fight. Fortunately, the universe works in strange ways, and a few hours ago, in the Haymaker gym around the corner, I watched Derek spar for the first time since that fight. First real spar. He's done some stuff over in LA last week, but I'm talking about real war sparring, and he's back. And he's in a better space right now, 7 weeks out from the fight, than he was on fight night, you know, a few months ago. So the fact that he hasn't had a long time out of the gym, the fact that he's, you know, he had a little time away, break with his family, and he's back. He's working hard, he's grafting, and he's in a great spot right now. So he's going to build on what we brought to Artur Spilka at the O2 Arena, and it's once again the O2. He's got a great history there, and for me, I'm really, really excited about the fact that Parker's in shape. Parker's going to come to win this fight, and it's going to be an absolute barnstormer. The way he stole the show last time out, I think he's going to do the same thing again. He's going to go out there, and you're going to get an absolute barnstormer in the Sky box office. You know, I'm very excited. There's been a few changes. Dave Caldwell will no longer be training Derek Chisora. There was a logistical issue. You know, Dave couldn't come down to London, and this time around, Chisora wasn't able to get up to Huddersfield. So we'll make an announcement who the guy in the corner will be in the coming weeks. But, you know, if sparring's anything to go by, from today, you're in for an absolute treat. And Joseph Parker will never have had the heat that's going to be brought to him on the 26th of October.
Del Boy, back from LA, had a good fun sit down with Mr. Parker, got the opportunity to look him in the eye. You've won in this fight for a long time, and everyone expecting fireworks with Chisora against Joseph Parker.
Yeah, there's a couple of questions on this, and just clear right now as we see up here. Who's the main event of this fight?
Who's the main event?
Yeah.
It's the gentleman sitting next to you.
Mate, that's not going to work for me. Yeah, I'm not going to sell out O2 for them guys to be the main event, so I'm not going to be like cheap support to these guys. We need to change that. I'm bringing water, so I'm not playing that. I'm not going to be cheap support, simple as. We're not going on box office because these guys wouldn't sell box office by themselves, so fuck that. So either you give me a main event or else pull me out of the fucking show.
Okay, let's talk about that fight.
No, I'm just being serious. You're trying to bombard me like you want me to sell it out to my London crowd, to my London fans, and then you want to put these little guys, nobody knows about them, on my show, and then trying to mug me off. Fuck that. I'm being serious.
Okay.
You know this is not right. The fucking Muhammad Ali trophy, nobody gives a fuck about it no more. Nobody gives a fuck about little guys anymore. They all give a fuck about the heavyweight game, the big guys in the top 10, the big guys, yeah? And boxing right now is thriving on the heavyweights. So for you to try and give me a chief support on my own bill, that's bollocks.
We #1 and #2.
Huh?
We #1 and #2.
Who's number one? Bro, nobody cares about you, bro. Let's all be honest.
Well,
Don't
we
get
number
me,
one,
don't
number
make,
two.
yo, don't get me started, bro.
We number one and number two.
Yo, I don't give a shit. Am I taking the main stage, yes or no? If I'm not, I want more money.
Calla, I'm going to pass over to you here. Or Adam, one of you.
Adam, who's taking the main event? You're not answering me because I'm going to go fucking ballistic now. Yeah, I want more money. I'm not fucking selling out the O2 for these guys to come and take my fans. No, if that's the case, pull me out of it. Pull me out of it, and then it won't be a box office.
What's your thoughts, Adam?
I'm tired of fucking just selling your shows and me, making money. So give me some of that fucking money you're making. Let me put it in my pocket.
My thoughts are they're two fantastic fights, and the crowd and the consumers and the customers and everyone's going to be happy. So let's get on with it.
Yeah, we're gonna get on with it until you tell me, am I gonna be the main event? If I'm not, give me more money, and then we can get to business. I'm sorry for doing this right now, but I feel like you just fucking me with no Vaseline. That is it.
Calla, over to you. Talk about the Ali Trophy.
Nobody gives a fuck about Ali Trophy, man. It's past date, man. The heavyweights are back now. Mike Tyson said it. When AJ knocked out Klitschko, he said, no more money to the small guys. The money's gone back to the heavyweights, yeah? And that's it, yeah? We haven't heard about the Ali Trophy for the last 6 months. And then now they want to jump on our fucking show, on Sky, because something else is going on. Fuck that. Give me more money and we can get to business. If you can't, just tell me you can't.
Right, I'll introduce the fighters. The number 2 seed, the IBF World Champion, the Tartan Tornado, with a perfect record of 15-0, and someone who has beaten on his way here 2.
Tell him to go boxing fucking Glasgow, mate. He can sell out Glasgow, let's see it, and if people go buy those tickets in Glasgow, that's it, man.
So you let me do my thing, and you talk to Eddie later?
Fuck off.
You do talk to Eddie later? The Tartan Tornado, Mr. Josh Taylor.
All right, everybody, how's it going? Bit awkward, but that's what it is. Looking forward to it. First time fighting here in London. Headlining it though too. So I'm pure excited for it. I can't wait.
Josh, I'll come in here with a few questions. I want to hear from Barry McGuigan as well. Barry, talk us through this fight. The Baranchik's victory was outstanding in Glasgow, and this is really the biggest fight in the division right now, and a huge opportunity. It's happened very quickly. To be in a unification fight with Progress so quickly. Normally, I guess you'd win a world title, defend it a couple of times, then look to unify, but it's come about very quickly.
Yeah, I agree. I think these are the two best super lightweight fighters in the world. With the greatest respect to Ramirez and Hooker, I should say, it was. I think these two guys are the best fighters in the 140-pound division. Progress is a tremendous puncher, very exciting, aggressive, can box on the back foot too. Very exciting to watch. It's going to be a great fight. Josh Taylor has improved rapidly as he's turned pro. We've moved him very aggressively, and he is, I think, the best 140-pounder in the world.
Just follow on to that. If you look at the first season with Usyk, the man to beat at cruiserweight, obviously gone up to heavyweight now. You look at Callum Smith, super middleweight, the man to beat, the winner of the Ali Trophy the first season. Inouye Donaire will be the man to beat at bantamweight. These guys will be the ones to beat at super lightweight, and the same for the cruiserweights with Breedis and Dorticos. So it's very much the best against the best, and it's always the one who picks it up. Del, I'd love to do it at heavyweight one day when we have enough funds and all the fighters who want to be on board. But the moment we're doing these weights, and these weights are really putting up amazing fights, and we've seen that all the way through.
Josh, your thoughts on the fight? I've seen you and Regis both two fiery characters, particularly on fight week. We saw a little bit of fun and games last time around. Confident, full confidence in this fight. And how do you think you deal with Regis Progress?
Yeah, I'm fully confident in the fight. I think I'm bigger than him, stronger than him. I'm quicker than him. I punch just as hard as him. So, yeah, I think I can beat him in every department. If he comes to come and try and walk me down, I believe I'll walk him into a shot and get him out of there. If not, I can outbox him for a full 12 rounds. So I'm fully confident that I can win this fight either way it goes. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm excited to be in London for the first time. You know, I've always wanted to box in London in a big show. I've been down here plenty of times at the big shows, you know, seen guys like Conor and Okole at the Joshua fights, fighting in the O2. So I've always wanted to be a part of it. So I'm really excited that I'm headlining at the show here now and tapping into the British fans. So yeah, I'm happy. I can't wait.
We saw a great fight on DAZN and Sky recently between Hooker and Ramirez, but do you feel this is for the #1 spot in the division right now?
Right now, yeah, I believe myself and Regis are 1 and 2 in the division. I believe, yeah, 100%. I think we're the best in the division, and we are the 2 guys to beat. And we're going to prove it on October 26th. I feel like this is my time to shine, and I just feel like I can't see him beating me at all. So, yeah, I'm super confident, super confident.
Well, that leads us up to introducing our #1 seed, the undefeated WBC Diamond and WBA Super World Champion with a perfect record of 24-0. This man comes from New Orleans, and I can tell you, having promoted him in New Orleans, he's an absolute superstar over there and someone who's going to be a very big star in the division. I think both guys, whatever happens, will be massive stars. But this is a man who's come over here to make a statement, and that's exactly what we'll let him do now. Over to you, Regis.
Well, yeah, like I said, I'm glad to come here. I'm glad to be here. You know, I do right here kind of got me, you know, in my head a little bit or whatever, because he won't be the main event. But yeah, I'm excited. You know, this has been a dream to me to come to London. You know, UK got some of the best fans in the world, and I mean, I'm just kind of, you know, I'm just very, very excited. You know, for me, it's no animosity towards nobody. I'm just real happy. You know, most fighters don't get this chance in a lifetime. Like, we getting this chance right now. You know, you got 4 things on the line. You know, you got WBA, my title, his title, IBF, the Ali Trophy, and the Ring Magazine belt. You know, all this is on the line. So, a lot of fighters, you know, I had a late start, but, you know, a lot of fighters, you know, they've been fighting 20, 30 years, and they never get this opportunity. So, you know, for me to be getting this opportunity right now is just like an opportunity of a lifetime. This is my personal legacy. This is history right now. And to be doing it in London at the O2 is just like, you know, I'm excited about it, and I just can't wait.
A lot of people have been talking about you for a long time. Do you feel this is your breakout fight against Josh Taylor?
Yeah, I definitely think so. You know, #1, #2, you don't get this. You know, I think that's why it's so big. You know, you get #1 and #2, 2 undefeated fighters in their prime. That's champions. #1 and #2. Yeah, you got, sometimes you might get, you know, champions, but they not #1, #2. You got people that, you know, you got 2 fighters that's ranked #1 and #2, prime, undefeated, with belts, with all this on the line. Most of the time you don't get that in boxing, and now you have this. So, like I said, this is a huge show, and, you know, I'm excited to be a part of it.
He says he can outbox you, he can outfight you, he can do all those things. How do you beat Josh Taylor on October 26th?
I mean, they all said that. You know, everybody I fought, it's supposed to be 50-50. Everybody I've been fighting, it was, you know, it's supposed to be an even fight. It's supposed to be 50-50 fight, and I dominated. I blew everybody out, you know. Like I said earlier, you know, it's no such, the tail of the tape don't, you know, he is taller than me. Of course, he's longer than me, but for me, none of that stuff matters. You know, you can't, you know, you can't determine my heart by tail of the tape. You can't determine, you know, my IQ or nothing like that. You know, so just like I don't want to repeat the same thing he said, but I really cannot see how he can beat me. I just can't. You know, not to be cocky, not to be arrogant, but you know, I can't see it, you know, like, you know, he been hurt, you know, he was, you know, Baranchek, his last fight with Baranchek, he cut him up, you know, and I told him at this last fight, you know, you can't get, huh?
Clash your heads.
Nah, that was a punch, I saw it.
Clash your heads, buddy.
He dropped you too, but they ain't call it, but whatever. And Postal hurt him.
What were you watching?
Huh?
What fight were you watching?
The same fight you was fighting in.
Fuck me, you need glasses, but.
All right, whatever. And what about Postal? Postal hurt him. And but anyways, that's past fights. You can't even. I don't. It's gonna be me and him. It's not gonna be Postar. It's not gonna be Rencheck. It's not gonna be none of my fights. So that is that's past fights, and I think he'll come. He definitely gonna bring his A game, and I'm gonna bring my A game. And like I said, this gonna be one hell of a fight. So I'm excited to I'm excited to come over here, and this is something I've been wanting for a long time.
Sam, welcome. Thanks for making the trip over. Been with Regis for a long time. Big fight for you guys on October the 26th.
Yeah, thanks, Eddie. Thank you for coming. We're glad everything got worked out, everything got finalized, and we're out here now. It was a little bit of a long trip, but we're here. We can't wait till October 26th. I think it's entertaining to watch these guys walk out right now. But again, thank you for everybody. We're coming to fight October 26th. This fight helps build Regis as a global brand, which we're going to be coming 3 weeks early in the UK, finishing our camp here. And everybody is ecstatic, and we're looking forward to a great fight on October 26th.
I know that you and Peter and the guys have been talking about Regis Progress for a long time. You feel now this is the perfect platform, the perfect time to announce himself on the pound-for-pound list.
100%. He's special. Outside of the ring and inside the ring is a special fighter, and to be able to fight on such a massive show, the winner of this fight to me is a pound for pound. 100% enters the pound for pound rankings. Goes on to potentially fight for the undisputed for all 4 belts, and we'll see the best fight on October 26th, and it'll be Regis Prograis, because every time he's told me he's going to do something, how the fight was going to go. That's how the fight went. He told me he was going to do it on October 26th, and that's all I'm expecting.
Finally, predictions from both guys. Josh, I know many a time it's get the job done in any fashion,
Yeah,
but you see this, and how you end this fight?
Just a Josh Taylor win. Just how it goes. We're just waiting to see how the fight unfolds, but I can't see anything other than a win for myself.
Regis, do you think you win this fight inside the distance?
I don't know. I'm not. I know we fighting for the Ali Trophy, but I'm not Ali. I'm not. I can't say what round or nothing like that. I'm just I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do my thing. Just like I always say. I just go out there. I have fun. I do my thing, and that's what I'm gonna do. So as far as if I'm gonna hurt, I'm gonna knock him out. I don't know, but so far I've been dominating. That's what I plan to do. October 26th.
Thank you, Regis. We look forward to a huge night, October 26th at the O2. Conor Benn and Garbu against Okoli, Burns against Selby, the ever-wonderful Derek Chisora against Joseph Parker, and the big unification matchup for the Ali Trophy, Regis Progress against Josh Taylor, WBA, IBF, Ring Magazine, World Championships on the line. We're going to have head-to-heads up here now with everybody from the tables. Thank you for coming.
fat boy.